There's something there.
Join us to explore these incredible videos that show things so strange and unbelievable that only witnessing them with your own eyes can make you doubt your reality.
A strange sighting is baffling Hill Country Village residents. This creature was caught on camera at a Northside neighborhood.
On January 9th, 2021, a young man, while recording the surroundings in Managua, Nicaragua, managed to film an unbelievable scene. On the roof of a building, he saw some sort of being with many legs and a very strange face that moved around. The video recorded the weird aspect of the creature and all the unreal movements, and then it disappeared. Since the moment the video surfaced online, speculations have begun on what it is. Many viewers debated about it as it is some sort of extraterrestrial being or some weird, unexplainable phenomenon. Wall creeper. A man recorded a strange video of an unknown being in his yard, and he decided to call the creature the Lurker because it crept silently along his yard's edge, in and out of sight. Like some sort of phantom. The Lurker was an unsettling presence with a long arm and bizarre face that seemed to ride the shadows, always lurking just beyond full view. Although this thing appeared for no longer than a moment, the man felt it had watched him all the while for considerably longer than that. It only added to the mystery of what the Lurker was and where it came from. Night Stalker.
An unknown figure walking around a perimeter fence. The creature is wolf-like, I guess.
A man who was alone in his room on a hot night in August, where the only thing that was keeping him company was the dim glow of his screen. The house sounded quiet, but uneasiness began to crawl across him, and he felt something was very wrong. He looked out and froze. A great shadowy form appeared outside his window. Its glowing eyes, wide and unblinking, fell upon him. His heart was racing, and his body had betrayed him and was frozen in place. He was unable to move or breathe. His body was screaming at him to turn around, to run and hide, but he did nothing, stuck in its gaze, as the figure watched silently and its presence was suffocating. Park Sentinel.
A strange story out of rural Coffee County. Residents there say they've heard unusual animal sounds at night, and several ATV riders say they've seen unusual-looking creatures in the distance.
In 2021, some weird creation was captured by a camera in a park, which gave rise to a lot of speculation. The video clip showed a creature with a human-like body, having thin arms and limbs with a hairless head, having several attachments on it. What was most concerning was the way it sat on the ground, just like a human. Its head bent in an eerie, unnatural manner. This footage set off the craziest theories, from extraterrestrial in origin to goblin or wandering spirit-like characteristics. This creature's frightening appearance and unusual posture made it a being of wonder and horror. Mountain Spectre. A camper deep in the mountains. In February was recording something when he witnessed a very spooky thing. On top of a hill, a peculiar entity was sitting. The body was that of a human, but on the head, it wore something that was like Batman's mask. On its back, it had some kind of strange wing-like attachment, and on its body, some unusual pattern had been carved. The astounded and scared hiker suddenly stopped recording and ran back home. He thought this creature could be some type of alien, a Mothman, or maybe something worse in disguise. Poolside vanisher.
According to a Laredo family who says a camera on their ranch caught a clear picture of the creature.
In 2023, a very odd scene was captured by a poolside security camera. The video shows a very skinny, skeletal creature that stands almost upright, with ribs visible as if to hold up an announcement board of superiority over all else. It disappeared in a few seconds. That footage began quite a heated debate on the web. Some of the viewers called it a skinwalker, a term made popular in folklore, referring to beings that take on so many shapes and forms. Others speculate this may be an extraterrestrial being. The quick disappearance and general look of the creature have left many people puzzled, debating over its nature. Hellbound IIT. The man had been venturing into the backwoods of the quiet countryside just for rumors to be set straight. Taking a step inside, an icy chill swept through his body. And then, from the darkness, a monstrous face emerged, looked like a demon with weird eyes and skin that was red. The man stood in fear as if he was to see an Ifrit jinn in the flesh, literally a creature out of hell. He would never forget it. He rushed out of the house saying that it was not an illusion, but a living and breathing being with a bizarre appearance. Haunted school. On January 20th, 2023, a discoverer went to an abandoned school. Here, he could capture some creepy moments during the night as he was wandering through the silent ruins all alone, with the unnerving noises and weird happenings as he would do so. He hid out of fear at one point when he saw someone carrying a torch coming from nowhere. While surveying the bathroom of the school, a toy comes crashing to the floor as added creepiness. As he walked down a long hallway, he could hear noises above that he couldn't explain and saw a shadow disappear in front of his eyes. And the night ended with mysterious footsteps up some stairs, which was what left the man shaken and wary.
Okay, I know I heard somebody coming down these stairs.
Woodland Visitors. A new video doing the rounds comes as a bit of a shock. It captures 3 aliens in pretty laid-back circumstances as they are simply hanging in the woods. Unlike any tense encounter, the footage captures the non-terrestrial beings casually grouped together, almost as if they have a picnic. The gleam from the torch lights up their easy appearance as they curiously look at whatever lies before them. This bizarre kind of scene really started a debate on the typical narrations about alien visitation, therefore bringing about serious discussions and speculations. This is here to explore Earth in a more leisurely way. Such an interesting video has brought much attention and interest within the public. Horned Phantom. It is the year 2019. A man walked into an abandoned house and saw something that would really scare him. It was something quite frightening, a little small creature with horns on it, with ears on its head. He ran after it as his interest with the fear crept in, but instead of that, as he was reaching near, it jumped into a space found inside the house and disappeared. The appearance and the disappearance of the weird creature from one place to another really scared him so much, and he left that house in a hurry, creating more questions in his head. Eerie Intruder. When a man opened the creaking door of his cabin alone in the woods, he was astonished at what met his eyes. There was an abnormally strange creature there which symbolized a humanoid form and presented an amazingly eerie impression. He took his camera to get a shot of the terrible moment. Its face appeared greatly unrecognizable, and its presence displayed ominous energy. Fear for his safety gripping him and his heart thudding in his chest, he slammed the cabin door shut. The man had somehow experienced the presence of either an evil phantom or some other weird being, which could be dangerous. Glowing Wanderer. Curiosity is the key that unlocks the unknown. It was a rainy evening in Brazil when a man caught something odd behind the trees. Curiosity brought him further with his torch and camera till he could get a glimpse of what stood before him. It was an unusual creature. Its shining eyes opened up through the darkness. As the torch's beam fell upon it, it turned its side and hid its face with its hand. The man shot the sighting and then posted it on the internet. He was terrified in his heart, but many viewers said that it was an alien. Some even ventured to say that it was something way more extraterrestrial. Midnight Stranger. Two friends are driving through a dark, deserted road when their headlights come to rest on something ahead of them. Two strange human figures. The dim light barely illuminates their shape. The figures are even more threatening and mysterious. Their lurking presence sets wild guesses to the imagination, as this could be an alien or maybe some sort of skinwalker that was part of old folklore. The disturbed view made them question what was actually seen. Their minds were filled with endless possibilities about the strange figure on a lonely road. Mysterious roadside figure.
I thought I seen a big buck or something. What is that?
March 2022. There was this time when friends were driving home quite late at night, just so they could enjoy music while cruising to their destination. Something seemed odd and made them take a close look. Along the roadside, there was a creature hopping. Seeing it all the closer up, it seemed human, but as they approached further, they realized that it was something far more disturbing. The face was something far from familiar, and one could be tempted to say that it resembled a demon or some evil spirit. They drove back home at the highest speed ever possible as they were disturbed by what had happened.
Wait a second, I think I see a... I thought I seen a big...
Alien infiltrators. Some people have fallen head over heels in love with a viral video sourced from some unknown location. It contains extraordinary beings lounging among normal humanity. These are tall, strange figures with odd faces that walk casually around and interact with others as if they belong. These beings are both male and female, almost blending into crowds in a curiously puzzling mix of wonder and unease. What are these beings doing among humans? Are they observers, or are they meant to blend into the crowd, or something completely different? The weird footage leaves viewers wondering about the real purpose of their existence and what it might mean for the understanding of the unknown. Crawling horror.
Meu Deus, cara! Alan! Meu Deus, Alan!
In mid-2022, a researcher was investigating a haunted building. He saw a terrifying presence as he moved through an eerie space. Then he saw the dreadful form of a humanoid. It crawled on the ground with a pale and hairless body and movements that were unnatural and horrifying to where he would feel his spine chill. He ran in terror, but the creature did not let him go, and the chase only heightened the fear. He somehow managed to come out of the building and ran to his home without looking back. The nightmare experience brought him this close to being traumatized all his life. Rooftop Encounter.
Oh, holy shit, all right.
An anonymous TikTok video has already stunned viewers with how mysterious his rooftop encounter may be. The man hears strange noises on his roof. He goes to check what was causing it, and what he sees makes him go, in a frightened manner.
Oh, holy shit, all right.
It is a shadowy, unknown figure that disappears right before he gets close to looking at it. He rushes to another part of the roof where something probably eerie has been spotted. A pile of bones that resembles a deer skeleton. This interesting finding raises speculations on the monster being a Wendigo or skinwalker, in which the bones are probably its latest meal, and the videos remain cryptic to this day.
What the Where'd it go?
Banana orchard. In 2023, a YouTuber went to an abandoned house deep into the heart of a banana orchard. While in the abandoned house, a small, pale figure appeared on the upper floor with long, dark hair and pointed ears. The man was startled and looked again. There he saw it. It slowly steps out from behind the door with an otherworldly movement. The rough spine gives viewers goosebumps. Soon after, it disappears into the night, leaving behind this strange silence. Whatever this thing is, it's almost unnatural and haunting. The YouTuber, visibly shaken, declares that he will never set foot again into this creepy banana orchard. Rake Encounter. Here is this creepy trail cam video, which was posted a month ago by some anonymous person who has had it done all the more to scare people. It was titled, "Shocking Trail Cam Footage No One Expected." Dead of night when a really creepy creature crept into view. Moving into the frame of the camera with long-limbed legs and a curiously human shape, it spins directly around to face the lens with glowing, otherworldly eyes. According to the description in the video, it is a rake, a figure from the field of folkloric mythology said to be responsible for psychological torture. Most viewers are disturbed by unnatural proportions and sinister looks. Vanishing Figure. A video has appeared on YouTube recently. The video claims to show some sort of eerie CCTV footage relating to the possible appearance of an apparition. In the beginning, this recording shows the footage of a normal person passing without any complications. Immediately, there arises in the frame a strange figure, which now seems like another common passerby. In a split second, the scene turns to become terrifying, as it ends with the disappearance of the figure in quite a terrifying way. The sudden disappearance has given rise to speculations by viewers who believe that it was a genuine paranormal activity captured by the footage, with a very unsettling apparition over online communities buzzing with theories and fears. Wall crawler. A girl was asleep in her room last March 2020 when her security camera caught something weird behind the wall. An odd creature of humankind emerged. The creature did not have hair and was half naked, showing a somewhat unnatural spectacle. It would slowly cross the room to go to other parts of the house. It seemed familiar with the place. The short clip left every viewer disturbed, as it clearly shows a creature that had no description of being either a human or a specific animal. No one could explain what this creature was, and sparked fear and curiosity about what really visited that night. Tree Stalker. A camper was searching for a place to pitch in the woods when he swept his torch around and lit something that sat on a tree. He thought it was an animal at first, but when he lit it up a bit more, he discovered it was something like a human being and held a really horrifying face. When he recognized it as the Rake, one of the better-known creepypasta urban legends, he shivered. The Rake is a monstrous humanoid creature from the northeastern United States that is said to terrorize its victims for years, amassing personal data to blackmail them. Although it reportedly only attacks when provoked, its evil nature has been well recorded. Three-fingered mystery.
Against my salad finger.
One of the videos making the rounds on the web is the totally weird creature found inside a house. This footage shows one hand, like no other, three long, spindly fingers curling unnaturally. The hand awkwardly attempts to pick up the spoon but fails. It tried again and again but could not help it. As I see this footage, my theories will range from a pterodactyl to an alien from space. It has sparked plenty of speculations concerning the origins and nature of this mysterious being in the video. Many are trying to identify it. It has constantly fueled curiosity and discussion around the net.
I like rusty spoons.
Jungle Demon.
Elor!
There is a scary video spreading like fire on YouTube where a crew is entering into the night jungle. Captured by his night vision goggles, something terrifying is seen. A two-legged creature that has horns and is about to feast on its human victim. The beast, disturbed by the crew, runs into darkness. They rush to help the man, who apparently saved himself from serious harm. But the creature is still out there, and everyone is left to wonder just how evil the jungle contains within its bowels. It is said to resemble the devil himself, and the crew would be wise to steer well clear of it. Night Watcher. This bizarre video, which is said to be taken as proof of an alien encounter, starts with a man allegedly waking in the middle of the night. Half asleep, he thought he saw his stepson running naked through the house, but he checked all the children upstairs and they were all sleeping. Then, he was about to quit looking when he saw something chilling at his sliding glass door. It was alabaster-skinned, with almond-shaped eyes. It was a silver-like direct replica of the classic pop culture alien. Yet, when the camera was focused directly on him, the creature did not budge. Experts continue to debate about whether the video is authentic or not. Poster-tearing entity. A recent video clip shot by a dash cam online has caused quite a mystery for everyone. Here, it is a short creature walking on the ground when it starts tearing down a poster that was on the wall. When trying to pull the poster down, it suddenly started moving back while the eyes in the dark began glowing abnormally. All this erratic movement of ripping the poster and then moving back, as if asking for attention, adds to the mystery. During this, there are skeptic opinions that remain divided on whether the creature's actions hint at some extraterrestrial being or if it is all a grand joke. Longhand Creature. This creature was known to stroll comfortably around a hospital in the 1990s. It was not much of a figure to most, but those who happened to catch a glimpse of it would describe its shape and appearance as peculiar and unfamiliar. Its hand has been described in very unsettling terms, being what would appear to be an abnormally long hand with only 3 fingers. The strange creature left those who had seen it confused. No one could identify the creature nor make out what it was doing there. The bizarre qualities of this figure led to wild speculations and curiosity. Chasen Crypted. A farmer in Texas had been able to capture an eerie video of a mysterious creature stalking through his fields. The short footage comprised all that was dark and eerie, with some kind of hidden creature whose face and body were not visible. Because the farmer thought it looked like either a dogman or some other unknown creature, he kept filming. However, the moment this creature discovered that the camera was pointed directly at it, it chased the farmer. The video simply cut off, and no one knows what happened to the farmer once the recording stopped or where the creature disappeared. Graveyard Lurker. One of the most interesting graveyards seen around is proving to be known for its spooky occupants, especially in this interesting video that has gained a lot of attention from viewers. The short clip shows an odd-looking creature sneaking behind a grave and trying to hide in the dark shadows. Some consider this to be possibly an unresting soul, while others believe it is an alien visitor. The sneaky moves of the creature and the mysterious presence that rises in people's minds have stirred up lively debates, with everyone asking which kind of being can dwell between the tombstones. Grave Guardian. In January, a dash cam caught an odd sight at a cemetery where an unidentified creature sat on a grave slab. The beast had a humanoid body with a bizarre head that included an extended mouth, big ears, and long horns. Its head appeared to be flat from the back view. It appeared to make motions with its head and hands in a protecting manner. Indeed, this has left many speculating that it might be an alien or some other mysterious entity, because its appearance and behavior certainly don't lend themselves to ordinary explanations. The surreal recording has interested and disturbed the viewers as many try to explain what the creature can be. Basement Being. A video that came out in mid-March 2023 reportedly captured what can only be described as an alien in the basement of an abandoned house. The video shows after a light was cast upon it, the creature reached a hand over its face to cover it. The footage set off a wave of speculation and debate throughout the world. Few viewers took it to be the stereotypical alien imagery, a piece of evidence and proof of some alien life and a real alien caught on camera. Others said and believed it could be an optical illusion, maybe some manipulated visual. The video sparked fascination and skepticism, with many questions left unanswered. Odd Observer. In January 2020, a man strolling around near the wood observed a weird creature behind a wall. The creature was white and very skinny, with a frightening face having large black eyes and an oddly shaped head. It was sitting, so the man took its picture and posted it on the internet to gather speculations on the figure of this particular creature. There were mixed theories. Some said it was an alien, while others, and even experts, believed that it must have been the Dover demon, a creature from folklore. The strange appearance generated debate and made heads turn in confusion, as everyone wondered how this mysterious creature in the woods could be defined. Alien Glimpse. It recently came across a stunning video on America that reveals what appears to be an extraterrestrial. The tape shows some unusual creature inching out of the glass window, now visible. This creature lingers in this position at least for a few minutes, so one can well get a vivid view before it disappears in a split second. The spooky image has been subjected to much speculation and debate, and people are quite hooked on the thought that it is an experience with aliens. People are concerned about whether it is actually possible for there to be aliens at the point, and sparks the curiosity of the viewers as to what kind of thing it is. Horned Watcher. While visiting the ancient ruins in April 2023, a tourist moved around. He noticed that there was some kind of creature behind this crumbling wall. Curious, he moved in closer, and what he saw left him completely speechless. The body of a humanoid with an alien-looking face. It had two horns that appeared from the side of its head, where ears should be that added to its bizarre appearance. Suddenly, it jumped off the corner and disappeared. The man couldn't identify the being, but an eerie thought entered his mind. Was this an alien? Shapeshift cat. It was in mid-February when a traffic camera captured a strange occurrence that received worldwide attention. The video documents an ordinary scene where a cat crosses the street. But just at the mid-road crossing, all of a sudden, the cat turns into a human being. The astonishing change caused many theories as far as the paranormal, the extent of possessing, or even by an evil spirit. People called it a transformer, and many theories and debates came into view, but the real tragedy behind the incident was still missing. People are still trying to mold their theories into statements. Patio Beast. A man managed to capture on camera one of the striking creatures on the patio of a house in 2022 in Nicaragua. The creature had an extremely unsettling-looking face and incredibly long pointed tentacles that extended from its head and back. It had hands and feet with long scratching nails. It felt like the being was living there for a long time, and it was its home. When he filmed it in a very suddenly aggressive manner, the creature jumped at the man. He almost escaped but followed it, and the creature on the wall jumped off and vanished. It resembled the chupacabra, and some people believed it was a valid sighting, while other individuals believed it was a hoax created in the making. Strange apparitions. A midnight mystery caught by the house security camera has all talking. Two tiny figures appear in the garage as if magic. Both of them are dressed in something that appears to be tiny cloaks, but the other gets pushed along since it keeps moving. Suddenly it appears, and just as suddenly it disappears. No wonder these odd visitors in such an eerie scenario brought a flurry of questions. What were these mysterious beings? Just an illusion of light or something more extraordinary? Of course, the garage has never seemed so mysterious in itself. Wall hoppers. Last December 2023, a viral online video that showed a series of strange creatures leaping off a wall emerged. Footage shows that several back-to-camera humanoid beings are hopping one by one in a frog-like manner. Though they are hopping like frogs, but features as human beings are available. The unusual view quickly heightened the guessing game amongst those who saw the video, and many tried to identify these mysterious creatures. The origin of the video and the nature of the beings are unknown, and the web is filled with all sorts of theories and questions regarding exactly what they could be. Bent back figure. In Moorhead, viral CCTV footage of 2022 shows a pale figure walking along the road with a bent back that is the highlight. Since the video quality is very low, many people took the footage with a grain of salt since people move slowly and weirdly. The footage continues to create divided reactions, from very serious questions about whether it is real or a supernatural phenomenon to interestingly seeing the frightening visual. The odd appearance and the movements of this figure have brought about so much speculation and debate as people try to determine if the video captures a real paranormal event or is in reality one fantastic hoax. Open discussion. From a secret laboratory test facility, leaked footage becomes public view courtesy of some whistleblower who required anonymity. The footage shows a scene that is hard to explain. On a bed, an entity is tied up tightly with its limbs spread in a widening way and unconscious. Next, this strange, nude creature with an odd expression is seen, and it starts moving in between the other being's legs. The naked creature disappeared inside its legs without a trace, as if it had never been there. This distorting footage left viewers with a bundle of questions regarding the identification of these beings and the motive behind this experiment. What do you guys think about it? Do let us know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching the video. Share in the comments and do like the video and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.